Thank you, Grandma, for singing that. At this time, we'd like to call up our fair president, Larry Braden, and officially open our 151st Shelburne Fall Fair.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Larry Braden, president of the Shelburne Fair Club. I'd like to thank everybody for coming tonight. I want to thank all the sponsors that have donated generously this year to the Shelburne Fair, all the committees, people that joined in and supported this weekend to support it, get it going. We've got a little story to tell you. What the fair means to me is, there was a guy that, where's Murray? Murray says, he's the vice president of the club, and he says to me the other day, he says, I think we should maybe take the donkey in. Do you got a donkey? I said, no, I got a donkey. He says, how about we take that into the radio station and see if we can get a bit of a joke out of them? Okay, so he says, you ever been trailer before? Oh, all kinds of times, Murray. So Murray come down, we hook this donkey up, get her to the trailer. For about half an hour, we're sweating away, and she had no way she was going in. Murray says, I thought you said she'd go in that trailer. Well, she'd been in another trailer, not so much this trailer. So anyway, we thought, well, we just take her back to the barn. And I said, well, grab one of those big tall things there, and we'll take them in. So we took one of her Clydes in, took her right in the radio station, and we were pretty shocked to see a Clyde walk into the radio station. But that's what the fair means to me, is just having some fun, going out there, doing the right things. I want to thank you.
Thank you, Larry. And now that our fair is officially open, we'd like to tell you about some of the events we have on tonight. So of course we have our ambassador competition, where you'll see all of our contestants' speeches tonight, along with an impromptu question done by our senior ambassadors. On the side of the stage here, you can see two birdhouses. These were graciously made by our junior ambassadors' grandparents as a fundraiser to support the ambassador committee. So all weekend we will be selling raffle tickets to the one on the right, and tonight we'll be live auctioning off this birdhouse on the left. So along with our pumpkin auction, cake auction, and birdhouse auction, we ask you all to participate and support our ambassador committee. At this time, we'd like to invite up our visiting ambassadors, as well as politicians, councillors, all that. If you can make your way to the side of the stage, and we'd like to have you bring some greetings. So I'll call David Tilson up to bring greetings to our fair.
Opening ceremonies. It's always a sign of fall when the Shelburne Fair gets rolling. I'm always amazed at these pumpkins that they have here. Are they auctioning these things off?
Yes.
Well, that'll be always fun. And the hog calling tomorrow. That can't be missed. So I hope you have a good fair. I want to thank the organizers for putting it on, for the sponsors. I wish the ambassadors good luck in your speeches, and may the best lady win. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Henderson, and I'm the Dundalk Senior Fair Ambassador. Hi, I'm Chloe Watson, and I'm Dundalk's Junior Fair Ambassador, and we'd like to bring greetings from Dundalk's Fall Fair and our Dundalk Agricultural Society. Thank you. Good evening, my name is Kate Porsche, and I am here representing the Grand Valley Agricultural Society and their Fall Fair. I have had the opportunity to spend countless hours with Emma this year, including several late nights at the CNE, as well as convention, getting to room with Emma, and it's been a pleasure. I wish you the best in your future, and I thank you guys for having me here tonight.
And thank you to our visiting ambassadors. At this time, we'd like to call up some councillors and politicians. Next up, I'll call MPP Sylvia Jones.
Oh, thank you. Good evening. It's a pleasure to join you this evening for the opening, which is, I think, going to be an absolutely unusually incredibly warm weekend. And I hope it means a lot of visitors and a lot of people who get a chance to come out with their families and enjoy your fair in Shelburne. Have a wonderful weekend, everyone.
And next up, we'd like to invite Warden Paul Mills to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. I'd like to bring greetings from Dufferin County and congratulate Shelburne on your 151st Fall Fair. As I drove in tonight, I started to bring back a few memories when I was a 4-H leader here in Shelburne with the Dairy Calf Club, and the kids brought their calves in on Saturday and had a great time. The competition was fierce, but all in all, we had a great time. And even today, I meet some of the kids, and we have a good laugh about all the good times we had here at the fair. When you're around the fair on the weekend, if you see volunteers, take a second and thank them. Because the volunteers, they do a lot of work, and if it wasn't for volunteers, we wouldn't have a fair. And it's very important that we keep this going, especially for the people in town here and the kids, so they learn about the rural part of Dufferin County here. So thank you, and have a real good fall fair.
Thank you. Next up, we'll invite Mayor Don McIver to the stage.
Thank you, and welcome everyone. The nice thing about farming is that we get the opportunity to come together and we get to compete and find out who's really got good wheat and who's got good corn and etc. And so here we are today, and we're here honoring the farmers and the rural life in Dufferin County. And when you put it into perspective and you look at it, I mean, agriculture is still strong in this county. And it is a way of life. It is an enjoyable way of life, but it is hard work. Now, last night at County Council and at Amaranth Council the week before, we unanimously passed a motion to support the dairy farmers of Dufferin County. And we're talking about this in the context of the NAFTA negotiations going on between Canada and the United States, and we wish to send a message to the MPs and the MPPs that we are fully behind the dairy farmers of Dufferin County. Now, we also live in a time of change. And when you look back there and you look at the ribbons that people have won, and as their corn gets graded, their wheat gets graded, and etc., I'm wondering what's going to happen next year. Are we going to have marijuana graded in the back of the room? So I'll leave that up to the federal politician, David, to see how that progresses. Thank you very much.
Next up, I'll invite Mayor Laura Ryan to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. I don't know how I can top that last remark, so I'm not going to try. I am just going to express my great congratulations to the organizers and, of course, the community at large. This is a wonderful festival, and when you look at the amount of people that are here on a Friday night, and I know the night is just beginning, so it's going to be wonderful. And as I was making my donation cake, it reminded me of the Cookstown Fall Fair when I was 9. And yes, that was only about 20 years ago. And I made a banana cake and I won first prize. And the people that were there just couldn't believe that a 9-year-old could make a cake. So there you go. You see, there is opportunity for everybody to participate. Doesn't matter how old and how young you are. So enjoy your weekend and I wish you all the best. Thank you.
And we have 2 Shelburne councillors joining us tonight, so we'd like to call up Steve Anderson and Dan Sample.
Everybody hear me? There we go, thank you. Good evening, everyone. It's an honor and a privilege to be with you here this evening, bringing greetings on the behalf of the town, and of course here to kickstart the 2018 Shelburne Fall Fair Festival. I believe under the theme of Country Pumpkin, right? Is it the theme? Yes. So I want to take this opportunity to thank the organizers for putting on such a great event. I want to thank the volunteers and the vendors that will be participating, and of course I want to thank all of you for making this event possible. So thank you very much.
Good evening, everybody. I'd just like, again, just to iterate what Steve said, if it wasn't for the volunteers, this event does not happen, and we know that, and I like to put a big warm welcome out for the volunteers on this event. Great job. And I know I'm sticking around for some of that cake, so they look really good, and that birdhouse too. So thank you, and welcome everybody.
Well, we'd like to thank all the politicians, MPPs, and councillors that joined us tonight. I think we can all tell that it's an election year this year with the number of them that showed up. So the next thing that we're gonna get into is our pumpkin auction, our cake auction, and our birdhouse. So at this time, I'd like to call Bob Severn up. We'll get all our contestants and ambassadors that made a cake. Go grab your cake and we'll get started.
Oh, I must be a little taller than Kelsey. Well, welcome everybody. And we have got some huge pumpkins this year. I don't know, must have a little shot of marijuana or something in them because we never did this big before, have we, Greg? No? So I don't know whether we're selling the, are we going to sell the cakes first or are we going to sell the pumpkins? Or we want to split them? Oh, okay, we're going to sell the cakes first. I think we'll do it like we did a couple of years ago where everybody's going to tell them, they're going to tell you their name and what their cake is called, okay? And I've been here, this is my 36th year coming here to the Shelburne Fair doing this. I think this is the first year I've ever come in a short sleeve shirt and not had to wear either a raincoat or a winter coat. This is the warmest night I ever can remember. And I am getting a little bit older too than I was 36 years ago. Okay, so you're going to... Okay, this is Emma. It's a vanilla chocolate cake covered in sprinkles. Now just a second, don't leave the stage. Now I've got, not a lot of money, but I've got some money in my pocket. Now, somebody's going to win this, but I can't tell you how they're going to win it. I'm going to mark, well, I will tell you. Whatever cake is the deer brings the most money. I got some money for that person. Okay? Now, don't run it up because it's your daughter or something paying $400 or $500. But funds go to the ambassador committee. Okay, but whoever gets the highest price cake, I'll give them some money. I'm not going to tell you. It might be a $100 bill. It could be a $1,000 bill. I don't know. Anyway, this is Emma's cake. All right. Now, just because that doesn't mean to put it up to $700 or $800 or anything like that, but we'd like to see $100. Who's got 25? And there's only about 6 cakes. I think 3. I think there is to sell. Who's got $25? 25. Who's got 25? And you have to pay cash. 10. 10. 10 to one of my 10. 10 to one of my 10 would have been 10. 10 to one of my 10 if you get $10. 10. Who's got $10? A vanilla cake, all sprinkles. Who's got 10? 10 to one of my 10. 10 to one of my 10 would have been 10. 10 to one of my 10 would have been 15. 15 and 20. 15 and 20. 20 to one of my 20 bid 20. 20 to one of my 20. At 15 and 17 wait. 17. 17 and 20. At 20. 20 to one of my 20 bid and 22. $22. 22. 25. 25. 25. You're all through. 22. 25. Wade, you bought her Wade Mills. $22.
Wow.
Near the Grand Valley Ambassador for 1718. The name's Kate. Oh, okay, vanilla cake that says fair. Yeah, F-A-I-R. All right, so there you are. Who's got $25 again? $10. 10, 10, and one of my 10, 10, and one of my 10, and 15. At 10 and bidding 15, $15, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, and a bidding 12 and a half. At $10, 12 and a half, 12 and a half, you're all through at 10, bidding 12. At $12, 12, you're all through at 10, bid 12. How could the other one only bring 25 and this one only bring 12? This one's a square one, it's a little easier to cut. At 10, bid 12. At 10, bid 12. 12 to 1 with 12 would have bidding 12, you're all through at 10, would have bidding 12. You bought her $10.